So just easy stance. Let's just have a neutral stance. Remember, as we do any weights, the whole body's engaged. So we have legs engaged, tailbone is long. We're just going to go through palms facing forward, light with the wrists. I don't want a strong grip. I want to use the biceps here. So we're going to press up through the bicep. We're going to do a little basic bicep curl, and then we're going to turn the arms and do a nice press up. We pull back down, we turn, and we lower. So light with the weights so that you can find the arms, start to find your arms engaged. Press, we pull down, and then we lower down. So feet are grounded, feel the legs active, feel the core active, even if it's light. And down. Let's inhale as we press up. For now, exhale as we come down. We can change that. Probably will if it's heavier. Let me just look at you. Nice, Nicole, using the weights. Oh yeah. And pulling down. Beautiful. Let's inhale as we bicep curl. Exhale as we press. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Pull. That's it. We'll do 3 more like this. Keep the chest wide as you press. That's it. One more time. Beautiful. I'm going to raise this up a little bit so you can see what's going to happen next. Okay, so we're going to go from bicep to pressed up. I'm just going to pull down my right, and then I press up. Pull down my left arm and press. And I'm kind of pulling behind me a little bit. Still keep those tailbones long. Active core, pull back. One arm presses as one arm pulls. Think of both those things happening. Finding a little bit of the back of your shoulder, back of the body. Let's go both. Pull back. Kind of squeeze elbows in and then push up. Pull back and down and push up. Pull. I'm starting to feel those shoulders for sure. Pull. Find your scapula in the back of your body, pulling down and in. Just 3 more like this. 1 more. Let's go here. Bringing the arms to this position. Elbows are up. Just going to open out to the side. And we're going to come back. Open. Feel the back of the shoulder. And come back. Keep tailbones long. Open like a book. Pull it back in. Last one. Open like a book. Pull it back in. Bend the elbows. Lower down. Last one here. We'll do a little standing fly. So we're going to have the light elbows are bent, shoulders are down, chest is wide. Just open out a little bit, and then we come back in. Or hug a tree, right? We'll call this hug a tree in the Pilates repertoire. Open and bring it in. Keep the elbows lifted here. You're going to feel the deltoids. Just do 3 more. Yep, beautiful. Find your breath. Feel the whole body engage. Glutes, legs, feet. Last one. Coming in, and the elbows lower down. Perfect. Let's just keep one weight. We're going to go into a lateral lunge. Open up the hips a little more. So let's keep the weight in your left hand. You can mirror me. Okay. So widen your feet, widen your legs, and be a little wider than you normally would. Okay, and the feet are parallel. I'm going to touch the weight down to the inside of my right foot, and I'm reaching my right arm back, and I'm just going to come back up, and I just pull this weight kind of by my side. We touch down, and we pull up. 2. So we're going to feel a stretch, hopefully, in the leg. We're also going to get our left glutes working, our right glutes. There we go. Send the pelvis back to the back of the room, and your knees bending forward. Good. Keep going. Let me look at you. Good. So it's a hip hinge. Remember, we're hinging at the pelvis. Send your pelvis way back. Everyone could send their weight back a little more towards, yes, that's it. Good. And don't be afraid to bend that left knee. Really get low in there. There we go. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully beautiful. Let's keep going a few more. 3 more. Sit into that hip. Last one. All right, switch sides. Switch the weight. Really feel that hip hinge. Sit back. Do the first few slow, and then pull by your side. Just really feel. Knee's gonna go forward, hip's gonna go way back. 2, there we go. Yep, 3. Once you feel like you kind of have that, you're in your leg, you can pick up the pace if it feels like something you want to move a little quicker today. Go ahead. Sit down and back into your hip. I'm going to do 4 more. One more. All right, stay here. Go feet in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in. Let's change back the weight into your left hand. We're going to balance on our left foot. Your right foot is slightly behind you. Let's see. Make sure you guys can see. Okay. So right foot is let's see. Yeah, right foot is forward, left foot is slightly back. I'm going to do a single leg squat or deadlift. So what's going to happen is holding my weight in my hand. Just going to slightly start to bend my knee forward and sit back. And I really want to keep abdominals engaged. So I have to make sure I watch that a lot because I have this mobility here in my back. I'm just going to come down and I drive back up. I'm sitting back and down, and I'm driving up. Sitting back and down, driving up. Now what's driving me? I'm right on top of my front foot, and that front foot's pushing me up, okay? Right on top of the front foot, and then it pushes me up. And my shoulder, can we all bring our shoulders back into our spines a little more? My hair's in the way. So I want the shoulder to be on your back. Sit back and down, keeping the shoulder on your back. Let's do 3. You get to decide how low, right? That's all gets to be decided by you and your body. When you come up, can I get a little pelvic forward this next few? Let's do 2 more. I lied. Let's do 2 more. Pelvis comes under. It's like a little pelvic tuck at the top. Beautiful. Rest. Did we feel this in our glute? Yeah? A little bit? Okay, good. All right. Other side. So we step, just a small step back with your other foot. It's not very big. It's just kind of right behind you. You're squared off in the pelvis, abdominals. At the top, let's just start this way. Let's start with a little pelvic tilt this time. And then you're going to release the pelvic tilt back. But I'm not arching my back, so I'm going to keep belly engaged. And I drive up from that foot, and my pelvis comes on top of my foot. So release, and I drive through the leg, shoulder on your back. That's it. Keep going. Feel your knee bend forward. Feel your leg press you up. Feel your knee bend forward. The hips go back. All the way tall, tailbone tuck. Knee bends. Yes, that's it. Good. This is really good for the knees, right? You get to also, though, make sure you go to the depth that feels good at this moment. Let's do 3 more. One more. Drive from the front foot. Okay, beautiful. Good. So nice. Okay, we're going to go to the ground. We'll bring our weights with us. Let's first just place the weights to the side. You don't need them. It's going to be on the side. You might want knee padding. Let's mobilize our spine a little bit here. And we'll do another version of a foot stretch. This one is a foot pull, but in all 4s. Okay, so your hands, let's do the foot stretch first. Hands are just under your shoulders, and the knees are about hip width distance apart, and my tops of my feet are flat, okay? So I want I'm going to open up the top of my foot. by pressing the floor away and floating my knees barely off the ground. The tops of the foot gets a stretch. And then I come back down. Let's do that 2 more times. So we press the floor away. We lift knees a little bit up. We come back down. Press and lift. And back down. Press and lift. And back down. Okay, so now you're going to roll your feet, your heels in a little bit. So it's going to be on the inside of the foot. Okay, knees can open slightly. Roll feet in. Same thing, inside ankle pull. So we press up and we come down. So easy, up and press down. One more, up and press down. Now you're going to roll your feet. Bring your knees closer. Roll the heels outward. I'm rolling my heels out. 3 times, press up and down. Easy up, easy down. Outside of the feet, up and down, and then back to parallel. Flex your feet. Let's go ahead and let the spine soften down into extension. And then we're going to, tops of the feet press. We're going to round, come up to your fingertips. Round your spine. Inhale, roll through, flex. Exhale, press and round. Inhale. Find your breath. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Stay round. Take a big breath into your back for me. Inhale. On the exhale, can you round a little more? And then inhale again. On your exhale, press shins down. We're going to roll all the way up to high kneeling. Okay, grabbing the weights. Now, weights are optional, always. I'm saying that here because it can be a little challenging. We're going to do a little bit of a thigh stretch with our weights in our hands. So first we want to lengthen tailbone, lengthen up through the crown of the head, press shins down, and then drive back about 2 inches, and then forward. We're just holding the weights. No big deal yet. Opening up the top of the thighs. That's it. Pressing your shins down. It's from the legs that we hinge, from the legs that we come back. Tailbone's long. Whoo, quads. Those quads going. Last 2. Last 1. From here, hinge at the pelvis, arms come by your side. So this is where I'm putting these down. This is where I'm going to be very aware that I'm not arching in my back. I have to use a lot of core, and I'm hinging at the hip crease. And then I drive my pelvis up. Now with the weights, we're going to add a little tricep, also add a little lower. So we almost go to this tuck position, and then we almost are going to keep the tuck position, but you're going to let your pelvis go back, and then you're going to drive back up. And pelvis goes up and back, and then we drive back up. And up and back, and back up. A couple more times. If you remember, you don't have to have the weights. Let's see if you can extend those arms back so you get triceps a little bit. Last time. Beautiful. Good work. Okay, coming back to hands and knees. Place the weights to the side, all fours. So let's grab, let's place your one weight, the left, in front of, just a little bit in front of your left hand. Left hand. I'm going to grab the weight. I'm going to pull the weight back to my side. I make sure I bring my shoulder with me. Okay? And then we're going to bend. I'm going to straighten back. I'm going to place the weight back. And I'm following it. I'm going to grab. I bring it back on my side. Take my shoulder with me. Bend. Straighten. Take it forward. Grab. Take it back. Bend. Straighten. Take it forward. 3 more times. Grab. Bend. Straighten. Take it forward. Last time. Take it forward. Beautiful. Switch sides. I'm going to turn this way. Take that right weight in front of you. You're in all fours. Core is active. Grab it. Bring it back. Make sure I took my shoulder head with me. Reach behind you. Keep the shoulder head there as you bend and straighten, and then take it forward. Take it back. Bend. Straighten. Take it forward. Grab. Good. One more time. Two more times. Reach. One more time. All right. Keep the weight here. We're going to go to we're going to spin off from all fours. You shift a little to your left, and you're going to open up to your side plank. Now, I could bring a block under my hand to have the floor come towards me. Okay? We're holding this weight. We're going to pull our elbow back. Now, I want you to tuck pelvis under. Find your side body here to hold you, and then all we're going to do is just come back with our arm. The weight comes down to the floor. We're looking to our weight, so there's rotation. I'm going to pull shoulder, elbow, I open, and I come back, rotate. We pull shoulder, elbow, open, beautiful. We come back, look. Pull right by your chest, and release. Pull, and release. Two more. Pull, and release. One more, pull, and release. This time we're going to pull, we're going to stay here, we're going to open, we're going to press. Pull behind, press, straight up. Pull, and press. Pull, and press. Couple more. My elbow slightly behind me. I pull, press up. One more time. Bend, lower the weight down, pull your arm back up, stretch up, and let's do a side stretch. Reach over, lift the top ribs to the sky, reach, let your head hang. Take a big breath into the top of the ribs. And then all the way up, coming up. Whew, good. I like the sequence. Hope you guys do. It gets a lot of mobility through the upper back as well as some strength, right? Okay, so let's go to the other side. Let's set up the same way. So go from all fours. Hands and knees. You can have your weight in your opposite hand. Shifting to the right, you're going to start to rotate and bring yourself to the side position. Now, tailbone under. Make sure we're not arched. Tailbone under so we can feel the side body. And then what's going to happen is just my arm's going to slide back down. I'll look. I'll let my shoulder hang. Then I pull shoulder, elbow goes back. And then we reach and we pull. Feel that elbow kind of tuck back behind you. Yep. And forward. And tuck it back. Couple more. There you go. Let's do 3 more on this side. Make sure the shoulder comes and then the elbow. Tuck it back. Yes. One more. And we'll stay here. Turn that arm, the hand to face me, and then we'll press up and we pull back. 1. Make sure the shoulder stays down on the back. 5. 2 more. 1 more. And then bend, lower down, leave the weight there, bring that arm back up. It's going to feel light. Reach over, lift your ribs, reach. Big breath into the top of your ribs. Exhale it out. Come back to all fours. Good. Let's go move your weights. I'm going to take a little upper back stretch, shoulder stretch. So walking your hands forward onto those fingertips. Pelvis stays kind of high. I'm going to start to lengthen my chest down, my forehead down. I'm going to be in a little, kind of like a puppy pose here. Oops, can't see me. Okay, little puppy pose, opening up the upper back. There we go. Just allow the forehead to drop, allow the chest to drop. And then breathe into the shoulders and the back. A couple more breaths here. One more breath. And just slide back towards your feet and slowly roll up. Let's go to our backs. Onto our backs. Okay, we're going to go with a little bridging. Move my camera a little bit here. Hi, buddy. No, get out of there. Okay, so on your backs. And I'm going to go with rolling bridges. I'm going to curl the pelvis under you, start to roll up, peeling your spine away from the floor. All the way up to the back, the scapula head, the top of your back of your scapula. Once we're here, can you reach your fingers down towards your feet and turn so the thumbs are up to the sky. And then we're going to lower halfway down. And all I want you to do is do your pelvic tilts here. So you're going to curl from your sits bones, curl tailbone under, and then release it down. Curl tailbone under, and release it down. From the tailbone, could I curl my sits bones under my knees, and then release? A couple more times from the sits bones, curl under, and release. And curl sits bones, and release. And the next time you curl sits bones under, okay, bring your pelvis back up. Can pubic bone be a little higher than the ribs? From here, reach your arms back behind you. Take an inhale. On the exhale, roll down from the upper back first. Mid back. Really work for your low back. All the way down till the pelvis arrives. Relax the pelvis, slide hands behind the head, and lift upper body up to the sky. Easy from the neck. I'm lifting from my core. We're going to do a few pulses here. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3. You're exhaling. 4, 6, 7, 10. Roll back down. Arms by your side. Take an inhale. Again, curl tailbone. Flush the back first. And peel spine up. Curl fingers towards your heels. Find that height. Find your feet. And then lower the pelvis back down just a little bit. And we'll do the same tilt. Let's let the tailbone release. We'll curl tailbone under. Let tailbone release. Curl tailbone under. And release. And curl. And release. And curl. A couple more times from the sits bones and the tailbone. Last time, tailbone releases. Tailbone curls under, then bring yourself back up. Take an inhale here. Release the arms behind you. Exhale your way down. Stretching your spine, your ribs away from your arms. Stretching, stretching, longer. And then interlace your hands behind the head. Inhale. Then exhale, head floats up. Lift up. 10 pulses. 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release back down. Bring your left leg in towards you. Bring your right foot a little forward, a little closer in. We're going to do 5 single leg bridges each side. So my foot's going to press. I want to use the sequence of events as foot, hamstring, glute. Not to be very high. You're going to press your foot down. Could we lift straight up? You're going to want to shift or turn to either side. See if you can come straight up. It doesn't have to be high. Knee goes forward to see if you can lift. And then let's roll back down. Inhale. Exhale, push the foot. Find your foot, hamstring, glute coming up. Any amount. Doesn't have to, careful not to go into your back. Stay in your leg. And then roll back down. And pressing the foot, hamstring, glute, up you go. Rolling back down. Last two, pressing up. Foot, hamstring, glute. And then we roll back down. Last one, here we go. Push foot. And curl down. You did it. Change sides. Other foot comes down. Holding on to the shin. Square yourself to the ceiling. Find your foot, hamstring, and glute. One side might be quite different than the other. And then roll it down. Take your time. And press. Foot, hamstring, glute. Get up there. And roll it down. Got three more. Remember to find your leg to lift you. Roll it down. Doesn't have to be high. On one side of the body it might not be. Pressing and rolling. Last one. Press and roll. All right, hug both knees into the chest, rock side to side. I want you to feel your low back against the mat, like you're massaging the low back into the floor. Close your eyes, let the head rock a little bit with you. Come back to center, one hand on each knee. We're going to go in, down, and around. I'm guiding with my arms. I'm feeling my hip, the hip bones circling in the pelvis here. Stay very relaxed. Go the other way. Come back to center, bring the left leg down, send your right leg up to the sky. Options, you can send your left leg straight or keep it bent. My right leg is reaching. I can soften that knee a little bit if I need to. Pelvis is wide against the floor. I'm going to take my right leg slightly across to the left, and then I'm going to turn my pinky toe up to the sky, getting a big stretch. Then I come back. Take my leg up and across, and then point, kind of sickle the foot up to the sky, and then bring it back. One more time across, point. Bring it back, hold on to the back of your thigh, give me a little shin tuck, roll up a little bit towards your leg. Pull it in, and then roll back down, and slowly lengthen your leg down. That's it. Other leg comes up, send it up to the sky. Your right leg can be bent or straight, wide across the front and back of the pelvis. I'm reaching up. I could have my knee bent a little bit too. I'm parallel to start. I'm going to bring the leg across the body, and I'm going to turn my pinky toe up to the sky. And I'm going to release it. Bring the leg across. Turn the pinky toe up to the sky, and then release. One more time, take it across, turn pinky toe up to the sky, and then bring it back, hold on to the back of your leg, take an inhale. On the exhale, chin to chest, roll it up, pull the leg towards you, and then come back down, and send your leg long, and back down onto the floor. Let your body soften for a minute, arms open. We're going to do a little pulsing here. Finish from the feet. We start to do a little pulse. Forward and back, just like when we stand. Allow the body to settle, be heavy into the floor. Ribs are easy. And you can close your eyes. See if you can move the energy of your body through your body, the arms, ribs, the lungs, legs. We'll do 10. See if you can go a little quicker. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just let everything plop. Just feel the ground, feel your body. Take a moment just to rest. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Your legs roll in and out. Maybe hug one knee and then the other into your chest. A little rock. Rock and roll all the way to one side. Take your time. Bringing yourself up nice and slow. All right. Thank you so much.